Hi everyone, Mark Fisher here, and today I'm going to cover a topic called self-sufficiency. Self-sufficiency is a test that the property has to pass in order to be eligible for FHA financing on a 3 to 4 unit property. If you're looking to purchase a 1 to 2 unit property using an FHA loan, you don't have to worry about this test. Or if you're looking to purchase a 3 to 4 unit property with a conventional mortgage, you don't have to worry about this test either. This test is strictly used for a 3 to 4 unit property with an FHA loan. This test is very important because if the property doesn't pass self-sufficiency, you can't obtain an FHA loan on the property. It has nothing to do with the borrower and their income and their ability to repay. It has everything to do with the property's cash flow and their income versus the expenses of the property. So, in order to pass the self-sufficiency test, you have to take the total rental income from all units of the property. So in this situation, we have a 3-unit property. We have 1 unit being rented for $1,200, 1 unit being rented for $1,600, and the 3rd unit being rented for $1,800. In this situation, the borrowers are going to be occupying the 2nd unit. It doesn't really matter, but we have to account for their unit as well. So if we add up the total rental income from all 3 units, we get $4,600 in rental income. We then have to take that total amount and multiply it times 75%. We have to discount it by 25% to allow for a vacancy factor. FHA assumes you're not going to be renting the property for 100% of the time, which is why they're doing this. So we take the total rent roll, $4,600 in this situation, multiply it times 75%, and we have $3,450. This is the total amount of rental income that we can use, and the total mortgage payment has to be less than this amount. It cannot exceed the 75% of the rent roll. So in this situation, if we had a house that was $600,000 with a total monthly payment of $3,950, it would not pass FHA self-sufficiency test because 75% of the rent roll is less than your total mortgage payment. It's not self-sufficient. All right, let's go into scenario 2 and see how it would pass the FHA. So in scenario 2, we have total rental income for unit 1 of $2,000, total rental income for unit 2 of $1,700, and total rental income for unit 3 of $1,600. So the total rental income in this situation is $5,300. We then do the same thing and multiply it times 75%. The total rental income after we discount it is $3,975. If we take the same scenario of the $600,000 house and the total payment of $3,950, if you realize that $3,950 is then less than the $3,975, we are now self-sufficient. We pass FHA self-sufficiency test. So, now that you've seen how the FHA self-sufficiency test works, it's better to do all of the math in advance to save yourself time and hassle later on. The biggest mistake that I see that realtors and bankers make is that they don't do the math up front. They get an accepted offer on a property, they do inspections, they do appraisals, they get into contract, and then later on, a month or 2 down the line, after they spent their time, energy, and money, they realize that it doesn't pass the test and the FHA mortgage is declined because of that reason. So in order to save yourself time and money, do the quick math up front, don't waste your time, and go forward from there. If you found this information valuable, please do me a favor and click the subscribe button so you'll be alerted of new videos that come out with other great topics that cover mortgage finance.